This new video presentation is the story of the great Old Testament prophet Abraham, who was commanded to sacrifice his son Isaac. It demonstrates a powerful new realism about the human and divine aspects of the scriptural accounts. Not far from the sheep field, Ishmael and Isaac are arguing over who has the greatest favor with God. An angel standing in for God watches and listens to them. Isaac, when I was 13, the Lord commanded that all the men make a covenant. I kept his commandment and gave my soul to him.
Ishmael, why do you boast about such a little thing? If the Lord should command that our Father take me as an offering, I would joyfully accept that charge.
I will test Abraham and Isaac in this matter. I will find a way to test every person. Abraham,
here I am.
Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and go into the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering upon one of the mountains of which I will tell thee.
Why on earth would God ask me to kill my only son?
Abraham remembers that he had hoped and prayed for a son for more than 40 years. At last he heard the announcement of the forthcoming birth of his and Sarah's only son.
In 1 year, Sarah will bear you a son, to be named Isaac.
He recalls fondly his joy at Isaac's birth and his continued growth. As they watch Isaac play in nature, they are thrilled. Their joy in this young son is unbounded. Abraham continues his anguish. He suffers as he recalls his former great hope, now in grave jeopardy. Abraham also remembers how much Isaac has helped and comforted him in his advancing years.
God promised to make my seed exceedingly fruitful through him. But how can that happen now? Am I to be like the idolaters, my father Terah, and King Nimrod, who sought several times to take my life?
In an awful nightmare, Abraham remembers how the priest of Ur sought to kill him. But in the dream, it seems that Isaac is the sacrificial victim.
God! Save me! I do not know what will happen to Isaac and the rest of our posterity.
Bless me.
with faith in thee.
My name is Jehovah. I have come to deliver thee, that through thy ministry my name shall be known in all the earth forever. For I am thy God.
Will God somehow save my beloved son, Isaac?
He remembers how God saved him and called him to a prophetic ministry. He begins to have hope that God also will somehow save Isaac. This bolsters his faith.
Prepare to leave early in the morning. We need to go to Moriah to worship the Lord.
Can't we worship here, Father? Moriah is a 3 days journey.
My son, the Lord has commanded that we go up to Moriah this time.
Father, what should we do to prepare for the trip?
Isaac, fetch water and food for a few days. Ishmael, you prepare the donkey. Eleazar, gather the wood for the sacrifice and get the fire. Prepare to leave in the morning. Ishmael, Eleazar, stay here. The lad and I will go yonder and worship, and then come back again to you.
Father,
Here I am, my son.
we have the fire and the wood, but where's the lamb that is to be used for the burnt offering?
My son, God will provide the lamb for the offering. This is the place that God wants us to prepare the altar.
Father,
Yes, my son.
where's the lamb that is to be used as the burnt offering?
The Lord has made choice of you, my son, to be the lamb for the burnt offering.
Me?
Yes, my son. You.
But, Father, I don't want to die.
Nor do I want to take your life and lose you?
Is there no other way?
I know of no other way. If we refuse, we break trust with God. And without that, we have nothing.
But what about the promise God gave us? That He was going to bless us, about a great posterity.
I do not know, my son. But I do know the Lord will not fail us. Perhaps He will raise you from the dead.
Father, if that is what the Lord wants me to be, then I will submit myself to His will with cheerfulness and joy of heart. Blessed is the Lord who has chosen me to be the burnt offering. Father, bind me tightly so that I don't break free and profane the offering. Father, would you please take my remaining ashes to my mother, Sarah, so that she will remember me? And do as the Lord our God has commanded thee to do.
Abraham, lay not thine hand upon thy son, nor do anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest me, for performing this act.
Because of Abraham and Isaac's faithfulness, Isaac was excused from being the sacrificial victim. Nevertheless, they still bore the responsibility of performing the sacrifice unto God.
This is the lamb the Lord has prepared to be an offering instead of Isaac. May this offering of blood be accepted by thee, Lord, as though it were the blood of my son.
Abraham, Abraham, I have sworn by myself that because thou hast done this thing, thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son Isaac, from me, that surely I will bless thee with blessings. And surely I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore, and thy seed shall possess the gate of their enemies. And through thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. Yea, all the families of the earth shall be blessed, even with the blessings of the gospel, which are the blessings of salvation, even of life eternal.